Locs and Chosen. Thank you for joining my YouTube channel. So today I am actually going to go ahead and wash my hair for the first time. I am kind of over all of the extreme itching that's been happening this month or since my last retwist end of January. I don't know what month it is, and it's about to be the end of February. My retwist appointment is not until March. I pushed it out a little bit further this time just because I didn't have a lot of growth. So I will be using Peculiar Roots. I'm going to go with, I thought about whether or not I wanted to use the shampoo bar or the regular shampoo. But I'm going to do the black charcoal line, and I am going to put a little bit of the conditioner in just because these are both functioning as clarifying / detoxing type products. And I'm hoping that whatever that is irritating my scalp can be removed so I don't have product buildup. But I am trying to get rid of whatever herbal products has caused and triggered allergies this month. And I'm going to use a refresher spray, growth oil just for my edges, and the conditioning oil. So that's my routine. I may, depending on how my hair does, and of course I'll have my lock towel. I may do a 2-strand twist out because I'm not retwisting at my roots or anything. I'm not going to attempt to do a retwist. I still don't feel completely comfortable doing that yet. I don't have the patience. I don't feel like I can see enough in the back to give my parts justice. So I will be dropping back in with periodic photos on what the process looks like en route and add this to the video, and also a screenshot of all the products with the link in the comment section. Unfortunately, I don't have a way to record me doing the wash process. So we'll go from there, but thank you. Stay tuned. So I'm back. I just washed and conditioned my hair. I've got it up in my lock towel. So we're gonna take it down together on camera. And I did do a little twist. And here we go. Whew. So it looks good. Definitely frizz central. And again, I'm not doing a full retwist. I'm going to do 2 strands, I think, on my hair. It's kind of wet right now, and as you can see, I get really wet washing my hair. When I did, so on terms of the black charcoal shampoo, it actually did not feel hard or drying, even with just the shampoo. So I probably could have gotten away with not adding the conditioner, but I only did maybe a quarter size, slightly larger than a quarter size, maybe a 50-cent piece worth of conditioner for my entire head. Just put it together, did my edges, and then ran it through my hair, let it sit for a minute or so before I rinsed it back out. I didn't leave it on very long. And so the next step I would do would be spraying it with the refresher spray. So I'm not going to do mousse or anything. I'm just going to do it with the refresher spray. So getting it through there. And I normally don't apply this much, but because I am first time washing it, I want to make sure my hair is not matted or marrying at the ends. And this is actually not bad considering how much frizz I have. I only have a few spots where it's getting a little bit married and tangled. And that's only because I've never washed my own hair. So I don't, even with doing a moisturizing routine, but it's still not as matted and tangled as I would have envisioned it to be. And so I'm going to do the conditioning oil to seal in what I've done. So I'll do the outside first, and then I'll get in there at my roots. So again, oil is not a moisturizer. The refresher spray is my moisturizer, and the oil is being applied as a sealant to seal in the moisture from the refresher spray. And I'm just dabbing. As you saw, I went throughout my head. I just was dabbing the oil. I'm not letting it stream or trickle down. And now I just want to massage it to make sure it gets at my roots. And then a little bit, and I actually only have a little bit left. So my growth oil. And as you can see, a little less, not even half of a dropper. And I just dab. And I feel like my scalpy parts are just like right in here, in the top of my head. And so I keep my edges together. So I'm applying it to my edges. And then in those little scalpy areas, well, what I feel are scalpy areas when I get a retwist. So that's where we are with that. Now I'll lay this just a little bit. It's a little damp. I should have grabbed my second one just to. And I do have, so I noticed when I washed, I have some curly ends. So the ends just kind of curl back up in there. And you can see, of course, in the front, my edges, my hair, my gray hair is very disrespectful. My part system leaves within the first 2 or 3 weeks of after a retwist. And so, and it's kind of where we are. Actually, that is way more new growth than I thought. And my front still unravels a lot. So I might twist that a bit. And normally I would have applied something, but I'm really just I don't want it as crazy and wild. So I will attempt to do a couple of 2 strands here. And I may only do the front. I think some people call it a phantom. I'm not doing a true retwist. I just don't want my hair marrying at the roots. And so I just twist it. I'm not rubber banding it at the end. I didn't even bring my clips downstairs. So we just do a few of these on camera, and then I'll get back to you with the final end results. But that's kind of where we are with that one. I'll twist this one a bit just because. And normally I would try to do a palm roll or something, but again, I hadn't really considered doing these on camera. And I'm using my phone. Trying to wrap that loose hair. Loose hair. And just twist these two together. My hair and scalp are usually very sensitive, so I'm not doing it tight. I'm not doing it all the way to the ends, just because my hair have a tendency to want to lock in 2 strand twists. And again, like I said, I didn't bring my clips downstairs, so. And I'm not sure what my part system looks like. I probably didn't have an in-depth discussion about that, even though I realize hindsight 2020, I would have preferred a uniform part system just because the way my OCD is set up. Not having straight lines, not seeing the parts defined bothers me. No big deal, it's just a personality quirk I have about straight lines. I have the same concept when I design my house. I like linear furniture, straight, clean lines. I don't like oval doorways and all of those things. I like a school teacher with my glasses rolling down my face, but I don't need them to see up close. So this is my way of not taking my glasses off. But again, stay tuned to the end result. Attempting my very first. Interesting, this one is budding. I actually have it is locking at the end, but then the one I'm attaching it to is not. So, but there we are. I'll come back to you guys when I'm finished with the updated photo. So thanks for joining. See you in a little bit. Hi guys, so I'm back, and I've missed a couple because again, I did this just sitting in the living room watching TV without a mirror in front of me. So there are at least 2 or 3 locks that's not attached to something, and I should have counted, and I may count when I take it loose to see if my lock number has changed. But this is where we are now, just twisting them together. I'm going to let them air dry. I'm not sitting up in their dryer. I tend to be a night owl, so I'm not going to bed with the wet head. I'll likely stay up until it's dry. I will wear my starter lock bonnet, which kind of lays my hair down from here on back so that it kind of keeps its shape, instead of like a bonnet where it's flying around and loose. My hair tends to kind of bend. I sleep well. I know that's TMI, but again, so this is kind of where we are. And at the end of, I will either keep this in 24 to 48 hours. I don't think I'll do more than 3 days max, only because I did not retwist at the roots. I only did a couple in the front just because it was so much, I don't know if it was new growth or unraveling. My front tends to be the loosest texture on my head that's not locking as of yet. So again, depending on how my wig goes, I'll take it out and I'll insert a final photo of what the curls or waves look like when I take the 2-strand twist down. I may come back and do that on video. I'm not sure yet, but again, thank you for joining my YouTube channel. This is Locked and Chosen. This is a place where hair and fashion meets. First washing, condition, and a 2-strand twist. Have a great day.